Chapter 40. Main and subordinate clauses. A clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a predicate. It may form part of a sentence or it may be a complete sentence in itself. For example, he, subject, pronounced the word quite correctly. Predicate. Main clause. Every sentence contains at least one main clause, also called an independent clause. A main clause may form part of a compound sentence or a complex sentence, but it also makes sense on its own. For example, he was eating a sandwich. Main clause. Compound sentences. Compound sentences are made up of two or more main clauses linked by a conjunction such as and, but or so, as in the following example. I love sport and I am captain of the local cricket team. Main clause, conjunction, main clause. Always remember, you must have at least one main clause in every sentence. A main clause is the essential component. Without a main clause, a group of words is a fragment, a major error in writing. Do not confuse a main clause with a subordinate clause. When you place a subordinate conjunction like because, when, though, that, as, etc. in front of a subject and verb, you will no longer have a complete thought. The group of words becomes a subordinate clause like these examples. As she was not there, since you say so. Subordinate clause. A subordinate clause, also called dependent clause, depends on a main clause for its meaning. Together with a main clause, a subordinate clause forms part of a complex sentence. For example, I first saw him in Kolkata, where I lived in the early 90s. Main clause, subordinate clause. If people make an effort, they can find ways to conserve water. Subordinate clause, main clause. A subordinate clause begins with a subordinate conjunction or relative pronoun. It contains both a subject and a verb. This combination of words does not form a complete sentence. It instead makes a reader want additional information to comprehend the thought. Here is a list of subordinate conjunctions. Subordinate conjunctions. After, although, as, because, before, even if, in order, that, once, since, so that, than, that, though, till, unless, until, when, whenever, where, whereas, wherever, whether, while, why. Here is a list of relative pronouns. Relative pronouns: that, whichever, whoever, whose, whomever, which, who, whom, whosoever. Correctly attach a subordinate clause to a main clause. When you attach a subordinate clause in front of a main clause, use a comma like this: subordinate clause plus, comma, plus main clause. If I feel any doubt, comma, I ask. When you attach a subordinate clause at the end of a main clause, you will generally use no punctuation like this: main clause plus, no punctuation, plus subordinate clause. He found his watch where he left it. Punctuate carefully when the subordinate clause begins with a relative pronoun. Subordinate clauses can begin with relative pronouns and thus are called relative clauses, a type of subordinate clause. When a subordinate clause starts with who, whose or which, for example, punctuation gets a little bit trickier. Sometimes you will need a comma and sometimes you will not, depending on whether the clause is essential or non-essential. When the information in the relative clause clarifies an otherwise general noun, the clause is essential and will follow the same pattern that you saw above. Main clause plus no punctuation plus essential relative clause. Vivek hopes to return to the city where he met a man with blue eyes. City is a general noun. Which one are we talking about? The relative clause where he met a man with blue eyes clarifies the city that we mean. The clause is thus essential and requires no punctuation. When a relative clause follows a specific noun, punctuation changes. The information in the relative clause is no longer as important and the clause becomes non-essential. Non-essential clauses require you to use commas to connect them. Main clause plus comma plus non-essential relative clause. Vivek hopes to return to Mumbai, comma, where he met a man with blue eyes. Mumbai, the name of a unique city, lets us know which place we mean. The information in the relative clause is no longer important and needs to be separated from the main clause with a comma.